Hello there, Leo. Welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for August 14th through the 20th of 2023. New to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. So in the month of August here, we have number one, I have a contest announcement. So if you're interested in entering to win a free personal reading, stay around until the end of the video and I'll tell you how you can get on board and win that. So this week, though, we do have a new moon in the sign of Leo. So this can be a great time to try something new or to be a little bit more social, to have some fun, right? And set some intentions to manifest something into your life. The beginning of the week might be a little bit bumpy, just because some of the astrology that we've got going on. So take advantage of the dark moon period right before the new moon and to give something back to the universe that you don't want. Give back some energy, some negative thoughts perhaps, or some fears, and then bring in some fresh energy with that Leo new moon. And of course, it's your new moon, Leo, so this is all about you, your passions, your goals, your dreams, something exciting for you. Do something nice for yourself. Just try not to make any really big drastic changes. Quite often when we have a new moon in your sign, people tend to do something drastic with their appearance, get a new wardrobe, get a haircut, change their hair color, that kind of thing. And because it is all about the face that you put on for the world, that kind of thing, even your attitude to life. And so just be a little bit aware that we do have Venus in retrograde. So any big things that we do right now, we may come to regret. So small changes are good, right? So, get a hair trim instead of a buzz cut, right? That kind of thing. Put some blonde highlights in your hair rather than dyeing your hair blue, right? All of that kind of stuff. So you get the idea, right? So try not to embrace some extremes in this energy. But to start out your week, we do have the Hanged Man coming in. So this is a lovely energy, and not everyone likes the Hanged Man because they're like, oh man, I feel like I'm stuck, right? Because nothing's happening. But the Hanged Man, there's a lot of things going on. It's just that not necessarily in your physical world. It's more about your innards, okay? More like your inner world. So this may be where you've got something that you're dealing with at the beginning of the week where you do need to take a step back. And the Hanged Man is giving us that little energetic boost to do that, to take that step back, to revisit something, to open up to something, to see something from a different perspective. And this is quite often where we do get some clarity and some insights, the big aha moment, if you will. The Hanged Man is also about letting things go, surrender, sacrifice, release. And with that being right at the beginning of the week, there's that dark moon energy, and we can really give things back with that dark moon. Write things down that you don't want in your life anymore and burn it away or flush it down the toilet, bury it in the garden, whatever it happens to be, bury it in the garden away from your house. Okay. Just something where you can symbolically give some energies or thoughts or whatever it happens to be back to the universe and say, here, thank you very much, but I'm done. Okay. And that way you can make room, make space for the new energy, the fresh energy, the more positive things to come into your life. So you may be doing that at the beginning of the week, just kind of letting some things go. But the Hanged Man is where we do get a little bit more in the flow. We're open, we're more receptive, right? We can see and understand other people's points of view. And it really does bring maybe some enlightenment, but also maybe a deeper level of wisdom and understanding. So it's not a bad deal. We've got the King of Cups coming in here for you guys. So your intuition is probably greatly heightened right about the new moon, which lands in about the middle of the week on the 16th. And so this can be you, just you're very much in charge of your emotions. You're very much in control. You're open. You're feeling a sense of freedom. Perhaps you're thinking about life and the things that you love to do, or you're just you're just really in connection with your heart space, with your intuition, with the moon, right? And you're just feeling all sorts of feel good vibes when we've got the King of Cups. Now, kings do also succeed at things. Okay. So maybe you do succeed in letting go of the need to make drastic changes, and we're just going to take the baby steps today, right? That kind of thing. You might be feeling really content, really happy with yourself, with your relationships, or you know what you want and you are going to succeed in getting it. So the King of Cups can be a wonderful energy, and it can certainly be your energy. So you're very much in tune with your emotional body and also your spiritual body with this. Okay, there may also be some love and romance in the air for some of you with that King of Cups. It can be a significant other in your life. It can be a friend that you really care about, and it can also represent someone new. Right? We all like some new people in our lives, but I do feel here that, there may be some significant changes that are around. Now, you could have some growth within a relationship. You might even need to put an end to something to move forward with something that you want. So we got some transformative energy coming in here. Since we do have the Death card coming in here, okay? And this is Scorpio energy, so you might be dealing with Scorpio or another water sign, all right? But with the Death card, this can be endings. Now, the endings can be symbolic. It can be an end of a stage, an end of a phase, an end of a cycle. And with the new moon, we're out with the old moon cycle and we're in with the new. So this can be you really focused on what makes me happy, what do I want to change in my life, so that I can be more content, more fulfilled, and I can just feel like my best version of myself. So with that Death card there, you might need to put an end to certain things and do something a little bit differently. This can also represent personal growth, spiritual growth, especially around this new moon cycle, right? You're a little bit more open, a little bit more receptive to having conversations, to, being very compassionate, maybe even forgiving with people in your life here with this energy. But the Death card does bring about some significant growth in some area of your life or this deep-rooted transformation. And the thing is, when we have a new moon in your sign, right, this is your astrological new year. This is really the jumping off point, the kickstart of the next 12 months for you. Right? And yes, we've got our calendar year from our human cycles, right? But it's really kind of all about that astrology, right? So, this is that kicking off point for you. So this can be where you're like, you know what? This is going to be a season of change for me. I'm going to look at my outlook. I'm going to look in the future at, things in a different way. And I'm going to try and do things that, that really kind of light the fire in my soul, right? So some of you are very much experiencing a significant shift in your energy, your way of thinking, doing in the week ahead, right? Really very much centered around that new moon. It's a big energy for you, so we can't ignore it. But I do feel also that there may be some relationships that are evolving in your life here as well. The Death card is where we can let some things go. And with the Hanged Man, right? So maybe there's something to do with a significant other or a friend, family member even in your life. And in order to resolve some issues, you do need to take that step back with the Hanged Man energy and look at things from their perspective and, kind of like walk a mile in their shoes a little bit, right? Because we all perceive things differently based on our experiences, based on our outlook in life general, right? And so we don't always see eye to eye until we kind of open up and we're like, oh, I get the angle that you're coming from. And so this might be where you can really open up your heart and you can let bygones be bygones. And you can be like, okay, yeah, all right, I understand now. Okay, let's deal with this. Let's sort it out. Let's forgive. Let's hug it out, right? And then let's move forward with this energy. So with this, it is take a step back and see what you want to change, what needs to change, or what is blocking your growth in an area of your life and preventing you from moving forward. So the Hangman does bring us a really positive aspect, but it doesn't always feel that way, right? It feels like we're stuck in a rut, right? It's a pause in the action because there's just things that need to be decided or sorted out. All right. So, but yeah, that Death card can bring about endings. It can bring about new beginnings, but it can ultimately bring about transformation and growth of any kind, right? So some changes ahead for you there. We've got the King of Coins as your advice from Spirit. So some of you can very much be entering a higher level of commitment in a relationship. But the King of Coins is a reminder from Spirit that you may need to really focus on the things that make you feel safe and secure in the long term. You might have some long-term goals that you're looking to achieve. You might be getting a little bit impatient in some area of your world. And Spirit says here with this, focus on your goals, focus on where you want to get to, focus on, that level of commitment to your journey forward, but believe that you are already successful. You are already abundant. right? Because the kings bring an element of success. They also bring an energy of leadership. So you might be really finding that you need to step up this week. You need to take the lead. You need to take some control in a positive way, not control like stifling, but just control like I'm just going to be authoritative, right? And, so Spirit is really saying to you that you are already abundant. You are already successful. You already have everything that you need. And this is a perfect time to manifest some more great things into your world, right? So the King of Coins can also represent that you might have an opportunity to partner up with somebody, and this can really benefit you for the long term. So possibly you might be looking at changing how you make money, right? Looking at your job situation. Maybe you've got some creativity going on there, and maybe your needs are or are not being fulfilled, met right now, but feel like there's opportunity opening up for you to make some more money in some way. So maybe it just requires you, with that King of Cups there, to really kind of figure out what makes me happy. If I'm going to spend my time at a job and making money and putting food on my table, where do I get the fulfillment out of that? Is my fulfillment just from a paycheck? Is my fulfillment from being able to, help and support and guide other people? Is it from being creative, right? Where is your fulfillment coming from? Because really, Spirit's encouraging some of you to follow your dreams at this time, and and says that in this energy, you have the ability to make money and set yourself up for the future by following your heart, by following your dreams, and doing things that do make you happy, right? And it's one of those pieces of advice that we all wish we had when we were like 15, right? Do what you love what you do, and the money will come, right? And, some people are fortunate enough to have that kind of outlook or be taught that, but most of us haven't, right? So it's something that we need to learn as we grow up, as we get older. All right. So in this energy here, you could be very much encouraged that now is the time for you to make those great positive changes. But I do feel like maybe some of you, Spirit's giving you a heads up that there might be something evolving in your world this week. And it may have been something you've been waiting for a long time. It could be a higher level of commitment in a relationship there, something for the long term. And it could also be some doors of opportunity opening up with your money. We have the Knight of Coins coming in here for you, and this is the blessings headed your way. So a gift, an offer, an opportunity coming in for you. This can be some money headed your way. This may be if it's your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. If it's your birthday, then maybe you do get some gifts and things like that coming in. All right. But the Knight of Coins says that because you've been taking your time at doing something, and because you're paying attention to the details, you will succeed. Take one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Life is that marathon, not that sprint. So in this energy, we're very down to earth. So you might be really, might benefit you to connect with earth or water at this time with these energies coming out for you. But whatever your situation is, one day at a time, and you will achieve your goals. Some of you are getting rewarded for something you've been working towards for quite some time in the week ahead. And others of you, there's changes that are still coming in for you in their future. But the Knight of Coins, we do quite often either have an opportunity that we're ready to pursue, or we do get something coming in that's very exciting for us. And it's because you've been patient, because you've done your due diligence, and because you have taken all of the time that you needed to make sure you're making the right moves, right? So the Knights are always on a quest as well. So I feel like here there is some sort of mission that you've been on, some sort of quest, and you are succeeding. And ultimately here with this energy, you're getting yourself out of a cycle, and you're getting yourself unstuck. All right, with this particular card here, we've got the carousel horse right there. And what do carousel horses do? They go around and around and around, right? This horse here is like, man, I'm not going to keep on going around and around in circles. I'm breaking out. I'm breaking free. I'm going to go follow my dreams and my goals, my passions, and I'm going to succeed at whatever I set my heart and soul to do. And that's what this energy is for you. All right. So if you've been feeling like you're spinning your wheels, or you've been feeling like you've been in this hangman energy for a while, you may have that aha moment. You may have that breakthrough moment in your week ahead. And this can come in via spiritual energy. This can come in via your heart, your emotions. This can be something physical. This can be something to do with your money, something to do with your relationships. This positive change with the Death card, right? We're leaving stagnation behind and we are embracing some more positive energy. So a little bit of a breakout, break free, breakthrough moment for you guys. I'm going to leave all that there for you. I do hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If so, please like, share, subscribe. It does help the video get seen. And if you do want to throw your hat in the ring to win a free personal reading with me, free to enter. All you need to do, it's running throughout the month of August. Okay, so right up until the 31st of August, you have to enter, and all you need to do is watch one of my videos or all of them if you're so inclined. Hit like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and in the comment section, just write in, I am abundant. Okay, be like the King of Pentacles. I am abundant. All right, that's all you need to do. You can enter throughout the month as many times as you want on as many videos as you want. And one lucky subscriber will be winning a free personal reading. So I will announce the winner Labor Day long weekend. And for those of you who aren't in North America, that would be the first weekend of September. So you'll see that come up. So keep an eye out. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a fabulous week, and I'll see you later. Bye.